if it was before or after that, but I do remember a little. But there could be something that need to be solved. I'm not sure. This could be about succession and a father giving an unfair play to a male. Okay. Um, this that could have been an entity on that person to always doing that, annoying me or something like this, because that's the same energy or entity that was just on this masculine today. Right. Um, but I remember at some point in time that's it could be that summer, the summer that my mom, yeah, could have been 11. Okay. It could be that summer that my mom um was coming to get us or whatever. And I just remember one day we woke up and we was about to leave out the building or something, and I seen some nasty, like gooey stuff. It had to be intestines. It had to be because remember we got something about a stab. Somebody in a situation got stabbed or something. All right. Um, remember that reading that we did earlier? Okay. Um, and it's making me think about walking out the building, and like when you walk out the building you could go this way and you got to go through a corridor, and then there's two more apartments on that side and you could go out the back of the building, but we never really went out the back of the building for nothing. We always went out the front. So when you come out the apartment we always went to the left. Okay. See everything you own in the box to the left. Okay. That's my stuff. So this could be something like whoever in that next apartment building here, to the left, to the left, we would have been left of that apartment, a box. And a box is making me think about a God box, or it's making me think about a box, like something like I said, secret society, this kind of shit. All right. But there could have been, I don't know, but it was just like some right there between that corridor. It was a pile of shit there. It wasn't no tape or caution tape or nothing. It's like if something did happen, the police didn't get called. I think it could have been some stuff dripping, maybe not that much. Like it's just like, how did this pile of goo just get right here? All right. It's also making me think about the Black Box movie. Okay. Um, when these guys went to like this harem or something, and the guy was so nervous or whatever, he didn't want to cheat on his wife, and the one man was like, "Oh, I'm going," and he was like, "Which way you want to go?" He was like, "I'm going this way. You should go in there." It was a black box in there and they said put it in here. It was like some creepy movie or whatever. And then the guy got addicted to this thing. He stole it and he was just humping on it all the time. He took it home and tried to hide it at home, but his wife was like, what is you doing all the time? So he just said, she nosy as hell. Let me go take this thing to the hotel. And he was in the room just fucking the box in the hotel room, everything like this. And then he started getting sick or something. He turned into like a little he no, I think when he came back to it, it was like a spongy ball thing or something. The man killed the wife, and then he went and took okay, and then when he came back from doing that, he found on the bed the thing was just some slime. He went to go do it with the box again and with the little nasty ball or whatever, and it just ended up being a blob. It was just like a thing, gut thing like this. It was like a little bit of drip because I might have been just looking at like, ew, what does this do? Where's this going? And it might have been a little bit of I can't. I don't want to hype it up more than it. I just know that it was strange because even if there was, it wasn't enough. As much goo was there. If this say somebody would have got shot in the middle of the night or stabbed in that hallway and we never knew it. Okay. And we never knew it. Been it would have been something that was supernatural because or something that was otherworldly because with that type of wound, if the body ain't there, even if the police came and dragged the person out in the stretcher, it wouldn't, or a body bag, it would be. So whatever this goo is, it was not enough. It was strange to me because it was not enough bloody footsteps or bloody drops or whatever for that amount of whatever this shit was. It was strange. So and then I was examining it, and it's like they didn't go out this door. If something happened to somebody, they didn't go out this door. They must have went out the back one, and they must have went out the back one. And also, there's these little feet. Okay, well, because I was just, I don't know, the baby. Because remember, I said this is a heavy. So when I first started reading, I was getting my stuff ready to go in the house, and I said, "Man in reverse, that other man in reverse, whatever this." Anyways, let's just see how cute they is first. Okay, let's see how cute they is. Hold on, ain't them cute? These vintage, these, I don't think they ever been worn. But look at them, ain't they cute? Y'all remember these? I found these at the thrift store. Girl, it say ET on there. Hold on. But yeah, I don't even think they ever been worn. It's like a vintage thing. Magdaria Decianus. I don't know what that's saying. Okay, but somebody got some little something. Somebody's actually, this could represent somebody actually getting their shoes or their footing in something. Because it's like these men are in reverse. They tried it. They tried something, and these men are in reverse. Something happened with someone, and then they ended up in the fashion industry. I don't know. But there's something very significant about, because she shouldn't even be able to go down in their room. She shouldn't have been able to get them shoes or nothing like that. And when I went through the kitchen, the shoes was just this could be representing something here. All right. It's on the side about something, right? Because something is getting blocked here. Again, like, I don't know, these could be attempts, or somebody could be saying, oh, when everybody wanted you dead. Because this is just one energy that I'm getting, like, from that Viking show. When everybody else wanted you dead, I was there for you. I just got that vision. So we got something that maybe reason why, because I ain't no snitch. I don't never sit down with nobody and then go expose what they about what they doing or whatever this is. That just ain't in my fucking energy. But the fact that I am different than these people, they could try to make it that way. Or somebody's trying to get away with the fact that, say all of us was supposed to be on the same frequency, but when we was 10 years old, somebody got mad, and this is like Papa or some shit like this. And so they took my gifts, like, you did something bad to somebody, but I didn't do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And somebody could have did something like, block my gifts so that these people could molest and rape and pillage me, because these people could have been looking at, again, they could have had lust, and they seen what they could have been more advanced than me. If these people is African or wherever they're from or something, they just could have made them more advanced than me. And belong to God, so you can't never fully wrap me into whatever the fuck you talking about. So, it could be it could have been an honest mistake, but I just really don't think so. This could also be somebody wanted to make you have to do something again. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you die and come back again, but somebody might have to do this anyways, and they did the things right. Like, for real. But somebody could have ruined everything of you on this earth that could restore you, so that you would have to do it again. You had to go back to a child and do something all over again with this person. Okay? Or with somebody. They want to also take it back before somebody prepared a table. Right? Or whoever this is with this hammer trying to come in, they was not invited to the table. Somebody could have been mad because they did. Okay? At some point in time, then and now, whatever this is, or in between, they wasn't offered to the table to be able to cultivate with somebody. Because I feel like it could have been the father of one of these masculine that person was like an alien energy space. And he was really tall. He was really tall, and his feet was like he was standing there talking and smiling. And I was just like, "Ooh, I'm glad to be right here, but whatever, like this, because these people getting on my damn nerves." I was a little kid again in this dream. And I'm like, they get, and I think I was like rolling a ball or bouncing. And whoever this tree entity was, they were very happy to see me happy, or they took me there for me to let loose and feel free with without all the spectators and things like this. And and he was just like, yeah, just something or whatever like this. Like it was a guy, like, it was a man, like it wasn't like the hollow tree, or it wasn't like not Moana's grandma, but Pocahontas' grandma. It was another kind of tree, and the person was just joyful. They was joyous or whatever to see me back in that child zone or something like this. And they were stuck to the ground, like he couldn't move or anything. He wasn't moving his feet. I just remember seeing the person had big feet, but it was like tree. It was like shaped like how a tree would be going into the ground. The feet looked like that on this person, and it was really. And he had like a